Well, we're in conversation with the CEO at Vistara, Vinod Kanan. Vinod, thank you so much for taking our time and joining us here. Of course, a lot has been doing the rounds as far as the merger is concerned. What does it mean for Vistara? What does it mean for brand Vistara itself? As per the last data, you had the second largest market share after Indigo. Now, with the merger in place, what does it mean for Vistara?
Look, I think the merger process will take some time. It's not something that happens overnight, and there are various approvals that are needed. Until we have those approvals, I think Vistara will still continue as Vistara, as the fond airline that you all have come to love, and that will continue independently. And that might take a period of 8 months, 12 months, 15 months. Till we have the approvals, that process goes on. We still have our aircraft that we are taking on. We have new routes that we are launching, so that process will continue. What happens after the approvals, that's something that we will have to come back to you on. At this time, we are run independently and we will operate independently.
Okay. The reason I asked you this was because it was confirmed by Air India, by the CEO, that they would want to drop the Vistara branding after the merger is complete. So till the time you're operating independently, what's in store for Vistara as far as expansion is concerned?
So we sit on a fleet of 55 aircraft today. We will expand that to about 70 by about 12 months time, meaning next year at this time. And out of those, there will be 4 787 aircraft, hopefully. So therefore, there will be an expansion on international as well as domestic. Definitely, we'll focus on international. That's what we've been expanding quite a bit on. And look, at the end of the day, I think whether it's the Air India team, whether it's Campbell, whether it's me or the shareholders, we are all very, very clear that we've built up something great with Vistara, at least as far as the customers are concerned. And we want to make sure that whatever transition we do is done in an elegant and seamless manner. And the opportunities and the products and services that are available to the customer are as smooth as possible.
Yeah. So you said the hope is that whatever Vistara built, and as I said, it managed in a very short time to build a niche for itself. And that's why many felt that the potential was still uncapped. So even as the process of merger is taking place, what is it that you would like from brand Vistara to be carried forward?
Three things which I kind of mentioned before as well. One is the people. Our people have built this airline. 5,000 of us have brought it to this level, number 20 in the world. Processes, we have very robust processes, we believe, in terms of how we run things and how we operate. And of course, most importantly, everything we do is around the customer. So customer centricity and the way in which we think through and we interact with the customer. So these would be the 3 main points.
Okay. Till the time you're operating as an independent entity, talk to us in terms of, as you mentioned earlier, the fleet expansion and also destinations, because that's very specific as far as consumers are concerned, that what more can they see, where can they fly to till the time we're still seeing brand Vistara fly.
So some of this is still work in progress, and some of this is something that will come out as we get the aircraft delivered. But we're going to start services to Mauritius from Bombay. That's coming up over the next weekend. So that's something that we're very excited about. Our first foray into Africa. We've also added a few domestic routes recently. We've added Mumbai to Kochi, for example. We've also connected Delhi to Goa, the new airport, North Goa airport. And there'll be more such things that are coming about. And as we get our new 787s, you'll have to watch out to hear news on that, because something exciting is coming there as well.
Okay, that's exciting. Vinod, I just want to talk to you overall as far as the pattern with what's happening with consumers at large. We've been seeing a lot of episodes of unruly passengers, not specific to any particular airline, but just somebody who's operating an airline. Do you think it's possibly time to relook certain policies of why we're seeing these episodes only increase?
I believe that, firstly, it's not something that's happening only in India. There are things that are happening around the world. So it's not an India-only phenomenon. It's just the way humans behave. Probably it's because of COVID and there's newfound freedom to do things. But the important thing is there are processes and procedures in place, as I'm sure you're also aware. There's a guideline from DGCA on how we should handle such cases, which we, as well as all other airlines, hope to follow as well. So while there is reportage of more such cases, I think the structure that we have firstly needs to be followed, and we hope that everyone follows that, and then we'll see if something more is required.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for taking our time and joining us here.
Thank you.